Hey guys, welcome back to the All-in-One Show. And today I'm going to be showing you guys burnt wood carvings. You're like, bro, what's a burnt wood carving? Well, burnt wood carvings are carvings that are burnt. What? Yeah, believe it or not. So they should look something like this, and this is just an example that I'm going to show you guys. We're not going to be making this exactly, but we are going to make something very similar to this. So that guy, I think that looks pretty cool, you guys, don't you? I'm gonna toot my own horn here, but I'm toot toot. Yeah, it looks pretty cool, I think, and it's very nice. No, I don't even know. But anyways, it's very cool, I think, and it's a good present for someone for like their birthday or whatever. If you don't want to spend a lot of money, and great, by the way, it's super fun to make and easy to make, which makes it good to make. It's cool. Let's get started, you guys. So we're just starting with a piece of wood. Not exactly sure what type of wood this is. Drop that in the comments if you know, just by looking at it. I'm not that awesome. I can't do that. But what I can do is take measurements. So we're gonna start off with a 3.5 inch by 2.5 inch rectangle. You guys can make much more precise measurements or make it a lot bigger or whatever you want to do, but I'm just going to do this for one letter, and one letter is just easiest for me, so I feel like these are some even measurements. And alrighty, so let's cut this out on the bandsaw, shall we? Guys, now that we got that step done, we gotta etch out maybe like a letter. You guys can do whatever you want on this. I'm gonna do a letter, and so that we can carve it out and then do that from there. So let's get a drawing. You guys, so I sketched out an F on there, and that's for my last name, Frederick. So next step we're gonna do is we're gonna get a screwdriver. I mean, you know what? If you guys have a flat carving tool, use that. But I don't. So I'm going to use a screwdriver. It works pretty much just as well. And this is also relatively soft wood, so which makes it easier to carve and easier to pound holes into with a screwdriver. So depending on what kind of wood you guys are using, I would suggest using a screwdriver. I think it's just like easier for material or tool wise. So I'm gonna make the outline out of the screwdriver on this F. Let's get to it. Alright, you guys, so as you can tell, I did carve this out. No, I didn't carve it out yet. I just made the outline out of a screwdriver. Anyways, so when you guys are doing this, you can notice that when you make a mistake like that, it's going on the outside, that's hardly noticeable. But you're allowed to make as much crap on the inside as you want, because look at this. I did that just to prove my point. I did a bunch of holes, and right here I accidentally chipped off a piece of wood right there, but that will not matter because we're going to be carving the whole inside out. Let's get to it. Alright, you guys, so maybe you guys can tell this from the last shot there, but I'm only using one carving tool, and I like this carving tool because it's kind of curved on the end, but it's also kind of flat and it has some width on it, so that makes it easy for doing things like this because it's just about the right width to wiggle my way through all of these cracks. So as you can see, I'm not totally done carving. It's still really rough and imperfect, right, like everywhere actually. So I'm gonna be spending the next shot just kind of cleaning this up, and you can do this by going with the grain by because you guys can see these lines. That's the grain. The grain is going that. Oops, don't want to push my wood. It's going that way, which means if we're gonna carve this way, it's gonna make it rough. If we're gonna carve this way, it'll make it nice and smooth. So this way, bad for cleaning it up. This way, good. So I'm just be making my way across these. Alright, so you guys, as you can see, I had cleaned this up quite a bit. and it still looks kind of jagged. But where I did put pencil marks, maybe you can see, like right there, right? And so that's going to represent what we're going to do next. What we're going to do next is we're kind of all done with the carving process, and it still looks kind of rough, and that's going to give a cool effect in the end. So it's still kind of rough, but the carving process is in fact done. So as you can see, my edges are also rough. I suggest making everything like kind of as rustic as possible. Don't totally junk up your thing by trying too hard, but if you try to make it nice, you're gonna make a few mistakes, and that's good. So after you guys, so I finished carving, and so I also, not on camera, added some swirls and some lines for extra design. You guys feel free to do as much as you want with that. And yes, I did use more than this for the designs, because that would just be plain hard. But this is my favorite tool for the main letter part. So the next thing we're gonna have to do, well, we're gonna have to light it on fire. Not really, but we're gonna do something pretty close, alright? We're gonna light a candle, and then we're gonna hold this over the candle like that, and then not light the brick on fire, but we're going to like blacken it, make it black. That way we can, when we sand it, you can get just the things that we carved out black, and the rest of it will go back to like kind of a smoky wood color. So let's do it. It's gonna be pretty cool. Okay, so I got my candle lit. Now I'm just gonna hold this thing over top of the candle until pretty much the entire face of it is kind of a darkened black, darkened brownish black color. So see, when I'm holding that over, gives that smoky black color. That's what we're gonna go for on this entire thing. Alright, you guys, so probably gonna think, you rigged it. No, that's not even a little. So what I did is well, you already know what I did, because I already told you what I was gonna do. Anyways, so that's what I did, and then I kind of, as you can see, I got it mostly quite a bit in the cracks and crevices as much as possible. And so the next step is to just sand off the top to get rid of the excess black stuff. I don't know what, I don't want to say ash, I don't want to say, I don't know, I'm just gonna call it black stuff. Alright, let's just do it. So as you guys can see, after I sanded off the top with some sandpaper, it looks a lot better, and you can pretty much just see black stuff inside and right around the places that we carved out. This swirl didn't turn out very well, but that's okay. You can still see it. It kind of stands out. And so that is pretty much all I have to show you this video. So hope you guys like this. If you guys like this project. If you did, drop a like. If you didn't, drop a like. And also subscribe to my channel. It's pretty cool, I think. I think it's pretty cool. Anyways, like, subscribe, I already said all that. I like my channel. You should like my channel too. And I'll see you next time on the All-in-One Show.